Hi. Hi, friends. So I just wanted to hop on quickly. um, it is day 54 today, and well, it's 2 more days to go. 55, 56, we said my last weigh-in will probably be tomorrow. Today's a Friday, so tomorrow, Saturday is usually when I weigh in and measure myself. So the last time for that will be tomorrow, and that marks the end of our 2-month body transformation challenge. And this is not a results video. This is just, I don't know, just me talking. I'm going to a wedding today. So I actually am not going to work today. It's Friday. There is still work, but I had to take the day off so that I'll be able to attend this wedding. It's my cousin, so I'll be driving out of town briefly for this wedding. I'll be getting ready in a few, and maybe I'll show you how I look when I'm done. Because actually the dress that I'm wearing to this wedding is actually a dress that I bought some years ago and I haven't been able to fit into for quite some time. So there's one wonderful thing that has come out of this challenge. I do most certainly fit into quite a few clothes that I haven't been able to wear in the past few years. So I am excited about that. So I'll show you how that looks when I get ready. But just wanted to hop on this morning before I actually get the day going to say that the home stretch of this challenge has been really difficult for me, it makes no sense really, because the whole first month of this challenge went so well for me, even with one or two hiccups there that I had mentioned when I went out and stuff like that. It went very well. I really got into a wonderful habit of how to eat, weighing my food, meal prepping, and of course working out, which was great. My intention for June was to add more cardio, because the truth of the matter is that I did not have enough cardio in May. I think I did say that. So June, I was supposed to put in more cardio, and I did. I'm very excited that I was able to start running again. And so I did power walks or runs, depending on the day and the energy level, etc., etc. But that's the magic word there, energy level. Towards the end of June, towards the end of the challenge, and I don't think this is because of anything to do with the challenge, but there were just a lot of things going on in my life. There was a graduation, as you know, my son graduated. There was, what was that other thing? There was some other celebration. The graduation itself lasted about a week because there were different events and so on to go for. There were different things to take care of. There was a lot, not just parties and such, but there was a lot of stuff to do. Yes, I went to North Carolina, of course. I went to North Carolina. Everything was still good. I went to North Carolina, came back that week. The week right after the trip was graduation week. There was a lot to get, a lot to organize, a lot to do. And then the graduation itself, which of course took all day. And then the afterwards work. There was things going on at work too. And then we had last weekend, for example, there were Saturday and Sunday, there were graduation events and reunions and stuff. So it was all wonderful. It was all wonderful. But I think I tired myself out. So talking about the energy levels that I was talking about, I think it was Tuesday night. I could not, first of all, I had a migraine all day. And even with my headache, I still went for a run. And then I came home and I popped some Excedrins, and weirdest thing, I could not sleep. I was up all night. I just could not get to sleep. I really don't know what caused that or why that happened, but I couldn't sleep. I don't know if it was because of the caffeine that is in Excedrin. Now, remember, I have not really had caffeine, tea, or coffee in the last month and 2 months now, but was that a month and a half or 2 months, yeah? So I don't know if my body has weaned itself off caffeine so much that caffeine could affect me in this way, but I could not sleep for the life of me. I was up all night, finally dozed off at about 4 a.m. and had work the next day. So, it was just insane. It did not work out. Halfway through the day working, my body kind of just shut down. I was weak. I was very nervous, and I couldn't focus, and it was just not a good look. So I did have to call in sick for the rest of the day. And when I got up the next day, I wasn't feeling any better. So I only worked half a day the next day as well. So that disruption of routine, I was too weak to say I was working out. I couldn't even go to the gym. I was just in bed. I was literally in bed for 2 days, more or less, because I just couldn't really bring myself to do anything. My body just felt shot. I took a COVID test because I thought, well, maybe I'm just having COVID. Let me check that out. But it was not COVID. So I just think it might have been a little too much excitement, too much going on all at once. So there you go. Oh, and I guess I should say, I am epileptic. I do take medicines for my seizures. Now, this started when I was younger, and when I was a teenager, I had my first seizure, and then through the years, I would have seizures whenever I am stressed or do not have enough sleep, etc., etc. Definitely stress, negative emotions, intense negative emotions, and lack of sleep would bring on the likelihood of a seizure. I can usually tell if it's coming. Now, after that night of no sleeping, that's how I felt. The next day, I felt seizure-y. Now, I've been on meds for my seizures for some time now, because as I got older and I hit menopause or premenopause, the seizures got more frequent and I think more intense as well. Well, can they get more intense? I mean, it's bad, period. You black out and that's it. I just feel like they were more intense because, or maybe I should say recovering from them was took longer and was harder because, when you have a seizure, it's like all your muscles tense up, overly tense. I don't know if you're at 100, it feels like your muscles tense up 110%. But even if it's just 100%, they tense up completely. So when I say all your muscles, I mean every single one of them, every single muscle. So when you come through the seizure, when you come out from your seizure, you are depleted, extremely tired and weak. And many times I've had, the muscle soreness like you have after a workout, because it is a workout for your muscles. They tense up so hard, it's like they just lifted super weights. And so I, am very uncomfortable, in some pain, and extremely weak. So now, being on my meds, I haven't had a seizure for years now. But I think that night that I did not get any sleep, had I not been on meds, I would have guaranteed had a seizure the next day. And that's how I felt. I felt as if I was going to have a seizure. Of course, I didn't have a seizure because I'm on meds, but I felt as if my nerves were shot, as if my body was shot, as if I wanted to have a seizure but couldn't, because the same feelings that I get, the same sensations were there, but could not explode, could not, manifest themselves because it's prevented by the medications that I'm on. But I guess for that same reason, I just felt so depleted and so tired and so weak. So, my dears, that has been the last 2-3 days. Yesterday I was much better, but I did a very little, like a half an HIIT workout. Not the complete thing, but I just felt that I missed working out and I missed doing anything. It was too hot to go out for a power walk or run, so I didn't do that. But I just said, okay, you know what? Let me just do some exercises at home, and I did. And that did feel good. It was so good to feel the endorphins flowing again. But I don't think I could have done too much more. I had to be careful. I had to just watch myself. So what I'm saying with this long story is that I haven't been able to really work out the last 3 days. And today's day 4, and I'm getting ready to go to this wedding, and so I hardly see myself. It's a 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back. I will not be working out today. I have been watching what I eat. I still have been weighing my food, and I have been eating on plan, but I haven't been working out. So I'm upset because my last weigh-in is tomorrow, and I'm not sure what it's going to look like. I'm not sure that my after pictures are going to be that much different than my before pictures. I am feeling a little discouraged, even though I'm grateful for everything having gone the way it did, in the sense that I achieved a lot during this challenge. So it's been great, and I have seen the changes, and I'm grateful for them, and I'm looking forward to continuing. But as far as the challenge itself, my before and afters, my chance of winning the cash prize, not sure that's going to be so great, but I'm glad to have taken part anyway, and I guess I shouldn't give up yet. It's just these last 3 days of doing nothing have just really made me think, oh no, really discouraging. So anyway, I'll try and stay positive, and maybe there's still a chance. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance to win something. If I could win some free coaching, that would be awesome. Anyway. So that's my little spiel for now. Oh my goodness, I've already spoken for 13 minutes. I'm sorry. Didn't mean for it to be so long, because I wanted to show you how I look after I dress up for the wedding. I'll still do that, but I'll make it really, really short, because there won't be much to talk about. It'll just be me showing you how I look. So yes, as you can see, this is just, even if I took this off, my hair is in these, because I retwisted my braids recently, and I didn't want them to get messed up during the, before the wedding. So I've kept them in, in these braids, these little big chunks, up until today when I take them out in preparation for the wedding. So let's hope that it looks okay when I take them out. You'll see, you will see, because I will show you my beautiful wedding self when I'm done. Anyway, for the meantime, that's it for now. I will speak to you in a few minutes, and maybe a couple of hours. But anyway, I will speak to you very shortly. And then tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the big day. The results day, the after pictures day. Wow. It's been interesting. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.